Recording. It's like, hi, this is a recording, and then
You ain't say that you had beef with Blue Cheese?
Welcome to Beef with Blue Cheese. Another Beef with Blue Cheese. What do we call it?
I called it song breakdowns.
A song. Oh,
A
on
song
YouTube we
breakdown.
called it a song breakdown.
Song breakdown.
We called it like a short, like a
Yeah,
Beef
short.
with Blue Cheese short. Or something, like
A snippet. You
or-
called it the snippets.
snippet.
Beef with Blue Cheese
It ended up
snippet.
being what, something 30-something minutes.
Yeah,
Hardly a snippet.
very much not a snippet.
So we did So we did like an Apathy song last week, and then this is same kind of era,
Same crew.
same kind of scene,
Yeah.
same crew. Yeah. So it turns out actually Apathy produced the beat for the song that we're doing today, which I didn't know
Okay.
until I looked it up today. Yeah. So this is Rise with a song called "Wickedest Flow."
Yep.
Impossible to Google Rise now. You know.
Yeah.
I think maybe we've mentioned it last week, but these rappers that you got to come up with a name that is very Googleable now. Which is like you'll see a lot of the rappers come out these days. Like they'll make, like, if there's an S in their name, they make it a dollar sign.
Yeah.
Like you misspell a word, it all makes it all easier to.
It does make it
to
easier.
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. You call yourself just Rise. Like how many? You know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some stuff. You put some of the names of the songs. Rise, Wickedest Flow. You know, it comes up, but not the easiest.
Very good production on this track as well. So it makes sense that it's Apathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like early Apathy beat. Yeah, I had no idea. I
No
went
clue.
on to Genius and said Rise, MC, Rise, producer, Apathy, scratches by DJ Crossfader,
Okay.
and then even the sample is off of an Apathy song. Like the chorus is just a sample of Rise.
Yeah.
I love how this whole song is a boast.
Yeah.
This is one boast after another. There's literally nothing in this song that isn't just him talking about how he's the best, about how you're compared to everyone else, he's the best. So even the hook is just him scratching himself, which is like the ultimate in I'm the best. Like
Yeah, I mean, and he called it "Wickedest Flow."
Yeah.
It's just within the title is a brag, and then he brags for 4 minutes on the track.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I've heard, I always love to speak in these, extreme definitives. But to me, for my money, this is the best boasting song ever. Only because there's nothing other than it's just one after another. There's punchlines throughout the whole thing. Every line there's a punchline. There's a setup and a punchline, a
Yeah.
setup and a punchline. And it's just one after another. It's like just the best. Like I feel like this song soured me
Yeah.
for like
Yeah, I mean,
any other.
there's certainly like there might be better like lines out there, but as a whole song, there's nothing close.
Yeah, but the fact that it's one after
Yeah.
another.
Just
There's
doesn't
some of the
stop.
best lines in
Yeah.
here, individually. Like some of my favorite lines are in here. Yeah, there's other, you can compile, if you can compile all the best rap boasts,
Yeah.
it wouldn't just be all of these lines, but there'd be some of them
Oh,
on
yeah,
it,
there
for
certainly
sure
would
on
be.
that list from this song.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
his voice just kind of works with it a little bit because it almost sounds like it's like a puny voice. Like if you were to like think of
Yeah,
him, you
right.
think he's like 5'2", he like might weigh 110 pounds, but
Yeah.
he's one of the best to ever do it when
When
it
you
comes
think
to
of
boast.
boastful lines
Yeah.
like that, yeah, when you think of boastful lines, like what's the first line that comes to mind? Like when you
See,
think
I
about
mean,
that,
I always reference back to the KRS line. I said number one.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the slug line where he kind of goes off of that. He's like, I'm not the best, but I'm in the top 2. I mean, those kind
I'm
of
not saying the best, but I'm in the top
yeah.
2. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. That KRS one, I think, I don't know. I think that might be my favorite too. Like that's when I think boastful line. I think the same line is the first one that comes.
Yeah,
to
and they're
mind.
like quick hitters. There's not a lot of setup to it. It's just like real quick hitting boast.
Yeah. But actually, as you were saying, slug. Now I'm gonna take a beat here and try to find this one song. It was on an album that wasn't great, an Atmosphere line. Bear with me for a moment. I feel like this episode is really just about boast now at this point.
Well,
We're just using
there's a
this song
line
to
in Wickedest Flow
highlight it.
that is that's certainly right there with those two in my mind.
Yeah, there's like three on this line in this song that I think of when I think boastful. But one, I don't know if it's the same one that you're thinking of, but one line to me is like one of my favorite.
And then his line we talked about it the last snippet episode. His line in the after show of "Your rhymes petite, mine shop at Lane Bryant." I mean, the depth of that boast is just like it's just it makes it even better. It's just the fact that like my rhyme shop at the fat girl store. Yours yours
it's subtle. It's like you have to know what Lane Bryant.
Yeah, it's like an intelligent
for,
boast.
Heavier women.
Yeah.
God damn, where is this? What was the name of the album? To All My Friends, Blood, something.
Yeah, it's got the picture of them holding the drinks up, or something, and a bottle or something like that.
I'm looking for it now. Yeah. God forbid we go a goddamn episode without bringing up Slug, and like now I'm wasting time pulling up a. But
you remember what song it is? You got it. Okay.
Yeah, is it Shotgun?
Shit, you be better off frying us a little
It's
of
blind,
fish. I'm a big catch, sweet Jesus. Walk on the trash, keep clean as a fetus. Rip the beef into child-sized pieces. You talk cheap, now you need to get your teeth fixed. I don't recognize you or your toy crew. Go ahead, step aside now, let my noise through. Crew and spread like kudzu. Didn't need a gun to put a slug in your guts. Move over, chauffeur. I rode the coaster.
I think this is it.
I got bolder and badder and bolder.
This is it.
Who's the host with the moster? Birds fly to Minnesota just to land on my shoulders.
That's
Love
a
that
good
line.
one.
Birds fly to Minnesota.
Yeah, the other one's good too. The fetus one. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Ooh, sweet Jesus. Walk on the track, keep clean as a fetus.
I don't remember that song at all.
That's one of
I haven't
my
listened to
favorite
that album in forever.
What's that?
I haven't listened to this album in forever. I don't even remember that song.
Yeah, that's definitely a standout song on that album. That's like there's a couple of very good songs on that album, but that's like that. If I'm pulling up that album, it's to listen to that song.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of. I really wish I did a little bit of homework, and we were just talking about like the best boasts. Maybe we can do that separately. But Guru has a whole bunch that are very good, and he's got a couple on. I forget what album it is. Moment of Truth that are killer. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's funny. Like I'm not. Yeah, I would have to go back and listen to that because to me that song doesn't speak like boast to me. It's like Moment of Truth is. It's like especially the beat is so smooth and so like clean, jazzy.
Yeah. And my Steez. I think he's got a couple on that too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great at it. Yeah, he's for sure. All right, well, let's get into the reason why we're here. This is Rise with Wickedest Flow. I pulled up the lyrics. I'm going to stop it probably after every, after every punchline. I'll probably stop it. So, cool. All right, start it.
Yeah,
you can hear this.
That's right.
Okay.
Rise. Yeah, it's me again. I got more rhymes than there's raindrops in a storm. I'm ahead of my time and can't wait till I'm born.
All right, so I'm just going to start off right there. I mean, maybe not after every line because it's going to be a lot. I got more rhymes than there's raindrops in the storm. That's a lot. That is a lot of.
Yeah, I'm so ahead of my time. I can't wait till I'm born.
I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah, I mean he's just coming out guns a-blazing right out of the chute.
Yeah, I love that line. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, what happened?
So I can stand strong, hold my ground. Nobody can budge rise. I was hit by a bus. 10 people on that bus died.
All right, so I don't know if
that's the line I was
referring to. That's the line
I was referring to.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite boast lines of all time. So I could stand strong, hold my ground. Nobody can budge rise. I was hit by a bus. 10 people on that bus died. Just the visual, I visualize Rise getting hit by a bus and then just the bus stopping and him just dead, 10 people.
Yeah, I mean this would be a great music video. This would be. It'd take a lot of work.
It really would. You could just act out every line. Would really be awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make that. 25 years later. I just want to go back and listen to like the subtlety. I kind of just picked up on it today. I maybe I just focused on it today. His little ad libs in between the lines, where he asks like if you can hear him in the background.
Yeah.
Saying, let me quote it.
More rhymes than as raindrops in a storm. I'm a
He says in the back, you hear him? That's a lot.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
my time and can't wait till I'm born. So I can stand strong, hold my ground. Nobody can budge rise. I was hit by a bus.
And you hear him, he goes, what happened? He goes, I was hit by a bus in the back, and like quiet. He goes, what happened? I was hit by a bus.
I wish it was
What
actually a
happened?
little
10
bit
people on the
louder.
bus died.
Yeah,
A
a
little
bit
louder in the mix.
Yeah.
It's so subtle, like you can't even hardly pick it up. Like, yeah.
Drops in a storm. I'm a
That's a
head of
lot.
my time and can't wait till I'm born. So I can stand strong, hold my ground. Nobody can budge rise. I was hit by a bus. 10 people on that bus died. I left fine to wreck rhymes. You'll never be able. Use your CDs for mirrors. Tapes level my table.
I mean, that's, use your CDs for mirrors, tapes level my table.
What I love,
I mean,
what I
like literally, like all your music is good
it's
for
just-
is
What I really love about him so
yeah.
much is that, like, there's a very good chance he came up with these like in a battle somewhere, and now he's just like remembering them, because he like that is a killer battle line. I mean, he had to have used that multiple times.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like such a go-to.
Yeah.
And then the two lines after that, actually 3 lines after that are just killer. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so fucking. I think about too, like him battling. I don't know how much he battled. I assume he battled a lot. Like I don't I've never seen a video of him like in a battle, but these are great pre-written battle lines, which is very common now. But they're like the thing about in battling. I'm always, if I'm looking at 2 guys battling or 2 rappers battling, I want to see more disses than boasts, only because those to me come across as more like I wrote this or freestyle this based on this situation. With a boast, you can write endless boasts and rap about and battle that. It's not necessarily, you could be battling anybody, and those lines would be just as like
you got to mix them
I
in.
want to see like something written for that specific person.
Yeah.
But the occasional boast in a battle is fine. But this is all right.
So many labels known differently all over the world. Rise, my Indian name is Touches Your Girl. Natives kneel to my tape and do all that it wills. Hold it up like clerks checking if your 100 is real.
So that first one, so many labels known differently all over the world. Rise, my Indian name is Touches Your Girl.
Yeah.
Touches Your Girl.
I love that. And then right after that, he goes, natives kneel to my
so
tape
good.
and do all that it wills.
Yeah. Hold it up like clerks checking if your 100 is real. And again,
Love
you
it.
can picture
Yeah.
you can picture like them worshiping it. Like he does another one of those little whispers too. When he says known differently all over the world.
Touches Your Girl. That's my Indian name is known differently all over the world.
Like what? He goes like what?
My Indian name is Touches Your Girl. Natives kneel to my
so
tape and do all that it wills. Hold it up like clerks checking if your 100 is real. The one with the skill ain't always the one with the deal. Cause I don't like a lot of the cats, to some me I feel self-centered. Rise is the baddest MC. My old rhymes, my influence. My favorite rapper is me.
It's like my old rhymes are influence. My old rhymes, my influence. My favorite rapper is me.
It doesn't stop.
Get any better
It
than
doesn't
that.
stop. I mean, this is the first verse.
Just one after another.
This is the
just
first
hammer.
verse. Yeah, and he's got 10 better boasts than like anybody to ever do it. And he's one verse in.
Yeah. Because I don't like a lot of the cats, as some of y'all feel. I just love I love the rhythm of that too. All right.
A ill MC, and I hope I'm starting to fad. My mind stays so big that I gotta start to the flag.
That's an ill MC, and I hope I'm starting to fad. My mind state so big that at the start of the flag. My mind state so big that at the start of the flag. What?
The last thing I can
Great.
find from him is like 2013, I think. That was the last thing I saw. How is he not like he's just like run out? Like that's it. Like the well's dry.
I don't know. I mean, this stuff isn't valued now. Like nobody, I mean, like this. Yeah, this is not what anybody's looking for in
I guess not.
2022. I mean, I am, but this is not. I don't know. Like, if he was on like a freestyle show, like if he was on
like you
like,
think he would like be on Sway, or Funk Flex.
Sway,
yeah.
if you do like a Five Fingers of Death, like I was like Sway must know who he is. Like you would think like, oh, let's bring this guy Rise through and like show everybody what it's like to have a guy just
absolutely murder every line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't match how I done this, the wickedest flow. The wickedest flow. Can't match how I done this, the wickedest flow. The wickedest flow. Can't match how I done this, the wickedest flow. The wickedest flow. Can't match how I done this, the wickedest flow. Rise, I kill whack rappers and blame the voices. And that's why niggas be at your shows waiting for Rise. Ignore you during your set and conversate on the side. Changing the tides, give the world lessons and plans. When you rhyme around me, you'll feel like less of a man. And for you, writing is tough. Your friends liking my stuff. Now after hearing me rhyme, they won't like you as much.
All right, so that's all kind of like very similar. Like those three lines were like very similar. Like, I'm better than you, and you look bad next to me.
Yeah, now he's starting to like kind of like the diss portion of it. It was like a little bit like he was talking more about himself, and now he's kind of dissing whoever he's talking to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And for you, writing is tough. If your friends liking my stuff, now after you hearing me rhyme, they won't like you as much. Yeah, I mean, probably.
Yeah, then the next, this is the second one, or the next line in here is the second one I was talking about. Like, it's just another one, the visual of the whole thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Is that the next one?
Yeah.
The next one, right?
Try your best, but you'll still come up shorter than me. Your girl will bend backwards for you.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah. I think I can cut that off. I want to go back and listen to that
Try
again.
your best, but you'll still come up shorter than me. Your girl will bend backwards for you and forward for me. On players.
So good. Your girl will bend backwards for you and forward for me. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely, it's all comparative.
Yeah.
He's all comparison, comparisons raps now at this point.
We run clinics, no saving your ass after. Hate when whack rappers say they hate whack rappers. The fact is, I'm the man wherever I'm playing. You only selling countries that don't understand what you saying. Nigga.
That's funny because that's like it's very common in rap. Is like I don't know if they don't understand what they're saying, but like so many like good rappers. That's not even a diss anymore to me at this point. It's like
No, that's just like the way it is.
Countries that don't even speak, like other countries are way bigger fans of better rap music than America is. Like they respect, like that's why like Jay Will the Damager moved to Germany because he's like they like my stuff over here. Like,
well, it's just like you go and look at some of those concerts in like Japan and China, Korea. It's just madness, and they know every lyric, but they have no clue what it means. Yeah.
Yeah, they know it like just phonetically, like they just know. Yeah. That's funny. Where
Team bold, y'all trying to fit in jeans mode. Verizon will make an MC fold like clean clothes as I take over the globe. Influencing all vicinities, change rap, leave behind a world full of mini-me's. Match how I done this.
That didn't happen. I wish. Change rap, leave behind the world full of mini-me's. No, not too much. Yeah, that's a cute line, but Rise will make an MC fold like clean clothes. And that's cute, Yeah. Let's pick up.
Can't match how I done this. The wickedest flow. The wickedest flow. Can't match how I done this. The wickedest flow. The wickedest flow. Can't match how I done this. The wickedest flow. Rise, I kill whack rappers and blame the voice. You know him, his daughter's quarter shorter than your chlorophyll pills. Y'all don't really listen to lyrics if y'all thought that was ill.
Yeah.
All right, so he's testing the audience a little bit there, We actually, I referenced this line during the Eminem
Yes, I was
podcast
thinking the exact same thing.
because I always thought this was kind of a shot at Eminem.
Yeah, like that is it's an Eminem. Yeah, it's
he
an
would
Eminem
rap
line.
kind of like this, where
100%. Like when he says it, I'm like, where's that from? That's how much it's similar.
Yeah, because it just sounds good. It's like a lot. It's very rhymey, but it doesn't actually mean anything. So he's saying like, enormous daughter's quarter shorter than your chlorophyll pill, and then he rhymes that. Y'all don't really listen to lyrics if you thought that was ill, because by first it has like, oh, that sounds really cool, and then he if you say that's really cool, it's like
this is the listener right after.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
That's how a lot of y'all sound though. Y'all make it with crap. Look like you saying something like dummies with hands in their back.
Yeah. So like
a
just
puppet.
acting like you're saying something, but not actually saying anything. That being said, I mean, I think Eminem did that a lot, but he also actually, you know, it wasn't. Oh, he was capable of putting together.
Yeah, those were like filler lines for him. They're just filler. Like it's just like trying to get to the next point. Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot more in his battles. Like he didn't do a ton of that in his songs, but like
yeah,
in
he
his
certainly
battles,
did.
You know, or like freestyles, quote unquote freestyles, he would do a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
To stay on your lap, and that's what I hate about rap. Annoyed at you, but mad at whoever's paying you cash. If I hear one more rapper that's as sick as the flu, I can't be held accountable for the shit I'ma do.
I love that line too because that's so common. If you look at it on the Genius, you scroll down, it's like it's highlighted. So if you click on it, it says there's an endless example of metaphors where actual diseases are used to talk about how sick or ill a rapper is. Rise is calling out the cliche how cliche this is and saying he might just lose his shit over the next MC you hear spit one of these. You're like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty much just what he said. Yeah, there's a lot of those examples of MCs saying they're, you know,
sick as the flu, ill as the flu,
for whatever. Sick as the flu, yeah.
Now we just got to wait for the next round of Corona rhymes. Like, how many more years we got of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sicker than Corona.
Yeah.
I infect more, whatever, than, yeah.
I sit in the booth all night freaking the hits. My eyes so red that they got me in beef with the Crips.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that line too. Yeah. Yeah.
To make records that'll get highly rated and bought. You never get felt. You're an earthquake in New York. Keep kicking the lamest raps. Where you blazing tracks, but that shows only the cats that you came with clap. The same in fact for all of you famous cats. In Access 3-6, hear the rain. That's that. Can't match how I done this. The wickedest flow.
Yeah.
But it shows only the cats that you came with clap. That's dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like like you're in that freestyle battle, and then just like 6 dudes over in a corner clapping and screaming. That you just can picture it.
Yeah. Just think about how he came up with this. Like, so in my mind, you come up with the punchline line first, and then you just backlog it with,
like how to get there,
how to rhyme that. So like. Yeah, you're like, all right, so only cats that you claim with clap. Like, that's the line you think of first. Okay, so now I just got to come up with something that says clap.
Yeah.
You put that before the rap, so it sounds like, the actual punchline comes at you want the punchline to come at the rhyme when you hear the rhyme. So they both come, they both hit you at the same time. The rhyme and the punchline, I have to hit at the same time. So, like, yeah, I mean, just, you could look at, this is like just a clinic of that, like I was hit by a bus, 10 people on the bus died. Like I imagine he's like, all right, so I was hit by a bus, 10 people on the bus died. All right, what rhymes with that? Like, so, my name rhymes with, like, kind of rhymes with died, rise. Like he makes that.
But yeah, he could make it work.
So I can stand strong, hold my ground, nobody can budge, rise. I was hit by a bus, 10 people on the bus died. But even like budge rise, bus died, like that he kind of has it's almost a multi-syllable. Like none of it rhymes really, but it almost sounds like a multi-syllable rap.
Yeah, like use your CDs for mirror tapes, level my table. You have to, I mean, he even used the punchline kind of to get to that punchline. So there's
both, those are 2 punchlines in a row that
Yeah, he's very good at that. He's very good at the back-to-back punchline. Like he does it like you're like, oh, that's it. Oh no, I got a better one coming right behind it. Yeah.
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 That was it. I hope
that's a good.
I hope that people find this song and listen to it and appreciate Rise. He's got other songs.
If you like Rise, look up
Boast,
Raucous, Lyricist Lounge, Volume 1. He would have been all over that one.
Yeah.
And
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything from Apathy, he's all over his first couple albums. And this is from 2001. This EP or whatever he calls it. And the second track on this is really good as well. Not as many punchlines as this one, but still a pretty good track.
Which one is that? Let me pull up the
The
album. I'm just
what is
listening.
it called?
What's it? What is it? I like BKMY, but that's kind of just that's not even like the same
this is
vein as this.
which one is it? No Faith.
Just
No
remember, I
Faith.
thought I was playing
Yeah.
a song and you're talking, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna laugh about that later. Do you know him?
To the
This one?
grocery store, don't do it
Yeah.
for tours, but do it for drawers. I hate the business. And if I had a wish, I just wish for more wishes. With my extra wishes, fuck money, fame, and huge favors. Fuck bitches. I wish my eyes could shoot lasers. The new greatest.
Yeah, it's fun. This is more like a
But yeah,
fun
that
thing,
the
yeah.
other song that's on that album is called No Faith. That's a good one.
No Faith.
And then he's got a bunch with self-titled that he really there's like
Yeah.
some just he has like short verses in there, but every single one, it's amazing how many he could just come up with, and they're all different. I mean, he does use some of
Yeah.
his stuff in other tracks, so like you can tell they were all recorded around the same time. Like, but he does steal
Multiple,
lines
yeah.
from himself to use in other verses. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was more common back then. Yeah. Yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah, well, wherever
I
you
sure
are,
hope
Rise,
so.
we hope you're doing well. I hope you're still rapping. And imagine just, like,
Yeah, he's just
compiling,
waiting. He's just waiting for his chance. Waiting for
waiting.
freestyle rap to come
Yeah.
back, or battle rap to come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this
All right.
was a quick
Well,
hitter.
Yeah,
Snippet.
that's good though. You know, I mean, to get
I don't know.
how long have we been doing it now?
31 minutes.
It's
Yeah, so about 25 minutes.
30 something minutes.
That's pretty good.
One song.
Yeah.
Well, then we talked about some other boasts before that. So yeah. All right, we'll figure out what to do next week. Either
Maybe.
a song or a new album. And
That's it. All righty.
yeah. All right. Okay.
All righty.
We'll talk to you
Bye-bye.
next week.
You a tough ass geezer. Give you props for that.